Hello and welcome to Amouroud Parfums. We're at Esxence 2018 and we have Dennis here to help us introduce me to my first experience with Amouroud. Tell us a little bit about the brand, how it got started, the concept, the philosophy of the brand, and I'd love to smell some stuff too while we're here.
Absolutely. So thanks, Joe, first of all. Welcome to Milan. Amouroud is 2 years old. We launched in the first market in February 2016. Today we're sold in about 42 countries worldwide. Our company is dated back from 1970, so this is our latest project, niche brand, unisex fragrances for men and women. The concept behind Amouroud is that we're using oud differently from other oud fragrances in the market. Our company discovered oud in the mid-70s when we had the Perfumers Workshop concept at Nordstrom's and Harrods in the UK. We had 64 essential oils and customers could blend oils based, choosing 5 or 10 from the oils we had. When we had a lot of customers in the UK from the Middle East, they asked if we had an oud oil. No one at that time in the mid-70s knew what oud was, so we started playing with oud for over 10 years, from 75 to 85, internally in our company, and we discovered that oud was a very special ingredient when you mixed it with Western ingredients, florals, spices, all kinds of notes. But we never released a product with it because the market and the Gulf was not ready for a oud fragrance from a Western company, and Europe and America at that time were not ready for oud. When we saw the emergence of niche brands with Kilian and Maison Francis Kurkdjian, and then a lot of niche brands and prestige brands like Dolce & Gabbana using oud, we knew it was time to go back to our history of mixing oils and the research we did with oud to create this brand. So the DNA behind Amouroud is the research and knowledge we gained with the Perfumers Workshop over the years. So we have 11 fragrances in the Amouroud collection. The 11th fragrance actually just started today at Harrods and will be launched throughout the world in the next several months. So I will be showing you the first 10 of the collection, and then I'll finish with the newest one that we're showing here at Esxence in 2018.
So we're starting from this side right here?
We're starting right here.
Actually, yep. So we're going to start.
This is Saffron Rare. So it's a saffron leather oud fragrance, a little spicy, dark and deep, very successful in most of our markets with men and females.
It's gorgeous. I love the quality of this, and you can tell it's very high quality. The saffron is definitely there.
It's
leather
it's a
is there.
very rich fragrance, yeah.
Very rich. I love this one. Wonderful. I'll keep it in my pocket here. We're going to the next one.
Next one is called Santal des Indes. It's an Indian Mysore sandalwood with incense, absinthe, curry leaf, Chinese cedarwood, and an Indian Mysore sandalwood.
Oh my God, another really fantastic one.
And these are all dry downs from yesterday evening,
wow.
About 5 p.m. when we sprayed them.
So this
is really for you to see the character on skin, how they would perform.
That's
all
amazing.
These fragrances are very, very long lasting.
That's amazing that this has lasted well over 12 hours right now.
And
we're on.
Sometimes we use them for 48 hours for a full 2 days.
Wow.
Because we really want to show customers and distributors that the length and last of the fragrance, because really there's a lot of money being spent on the creation of these fragrances. This is Oud du jour.
Oud of the day.
Oud of the day, exactly.
Yep.
So this is a very modern, contemporary oud fragrance.
But beautiful.
A very easy oud fragrance for someone who's afraid of oud to appreciate and step into the oud world.
That's great, because oud, there's a lot of fear, and there's a lot of fear when it comes to oud. They're worried that they're going to smell bad, or they're going to be fecal or medicinal.
This is a very modern
very great entry-level oud, so awesome.
Very friendly oud for someone who's afraid of it, or for someone who's used to oud, it's a more modern version.
Sure. And the next one?
This next one is Dark Orchid.
Okay, and which one bottle is it?
This is a very big, intoxicating floral.
Is it this bottle right here? Dark Orchid.
Dark Orchid, you have Mandarin, bunch of
that's
flowers,
so
gardenia, orchid, musk, vanilla, and oud on the base.
So I'm typically not a floral person personally, but this is one of the finest orchids I've smelled. Tom Ford has some major competition ahead.
We've actually had a lot of references, of course, because when you think Dark Orchid,
yeah, you're thinking of Black
Orchid,
Orchid,
Tom Ford. Actually, there's a very nice article written by Miguel Matos from Fragrantica. He wrote an article on Dark Orchid maybe a year and a half or 2 years ago. He fell in love with the brand in general, but he wrote a piece especially about Dark Orchid. He wrote a piece about Dark Orchid referencing Tom Ford's Orchid, and he found that ours was more balanced and
it is
was
more balanced,
well-rounded.
That's
fragrance.
exactly right. And I was going to say that, and I feel like it's a creamier, more seductive
Okay, that's nice
fragrance.
to hear.
Yeah, really, really nice. So far, I have yet to smell anything I didn't like. I really, really like this.
It's that's a compliment. Thank you.
Actually, I love it. Hence the word amour. So,
So this is miel sauvage,
okay.
wild honey.
Yep.
So here you have quite unusual, because when you think honey, you would think of something very sweet.
Yep. It's not
but
cloying
as
at
you're
all.
smelling it right now, Joe, that's kind of a fresh, sweet,
Almost florally honey.
Yeah.
Not even not a deep ambery honey. Not a well, I wouldn't say seductive. Not a cloying, ugly. Because I've had honey before where honey is too much. This is beautiful. Very, very nice.
Thank
cool. Alrighty, moving on to the next one.
The next one is Midnight Rose.
Ooh, I can tell what this is going to be like.
Yeah. But maybe you'll be a bit surprised. We'll see. What do you think?
It's really nice. Is it Bulgarian rose?
So there's a mix of Bulgarian rose, Turkish rose. It's a blend of 3 roses with lily, iris. And on the top note, you have lychee and pomelo, which gives it that sweetness.
Fruitiness and lychee is sweet. This is again a very different, unique, not just your typical rose fragrance. Another very nice, well executed fragrance. All right.
This next one is called Silk Root, inspired by the old Silk Road, the trade from the Orient. It's made by a Russian perfumer.
Is it this one right here?
Right here, yes, sorry. So this is very creamy and spicy.
Yeah.
It's a very rich fragrance. It's a little creamier on the top note, and as it dries down, it gets a little spicier. It goes through a little travel.
Oh, it's very, very nice.
Very nice. Kind of unique and different from other things you can see in the niche perfume.
Very, very nice. Really, really nice. We're moving on to the next one here.
Which is Bois d'Orient. Here you have a
my God, this is
patchouli
beautiful.
food that creates a little chocolatey note.
Yeah, and see, I like a patchouli that ends up being creamier and sweeter and chocolatey, like you said. And this is amazing. This is the dry down that's lasted over 14 hours right now.
Almost, actually more than that.
Yeah, we're right.
It's
Yeah, we're
1:30
almost
and they were
20.
sprayed at 5, so we're talking about
Almost 20
19
hours.
and a half.
Yeah. Wow. That's amazing.
Actually, one of my clients yesterday, her daughter did not believe that these were from, a full 20
day before.
hours back.
Wow.
She had a hard time believing us, but
So
we try to use these beakers in stores as well, so that customers as well can see the last. And usually we try to show the last by showing the dry down and a top note as well.
Okay.
Right now you're smelling agarwood noir, which is a blend of jasmines and agarwood. And on the top note, you have some fruit with apricot.
I definitely get the apricot, but not too heavy.
Okay. Yeah, it's on the top note, so you get the fruit note more on a fresher sprayed block.
But it's still very deep and complex. So wonderful, wonderful.
This next one is called Oud After Dark.
Oh, I can tell this is gonna be good.
This is quite a special one. It's the 10th fragrance that was introduced in the line. It was introduced last in November, December in most of our markets, and it quickly became one of our top performers.
When I think of After Dark, I think of coffee possibly, or Maybe something with some sweeter notes in there, caramel.
It's a very rich fragrance with blends of spices, woods, ouds, rare Indonesian oud, real oud. So very, very long-lasting fragrance.
It's very decadent.
We're talking of a 27% oil concentration here. All these fragrances are available at Oswald's in New York. In Soho, and you can buy it online on their website as well. And I'm going to show you our 11th fragrance, which we are introducing this week in Milan. And actually, it just started today at Harrods in London. This is called Oud Tapa, oud tobacco.
Yeah.
So you have a bit of ginger on the top notes, and then you really have a blend of tobaccos with oud and a vanilla bourbon accord, which gives it a little sweet character.
So now you guys will know right now, this is the fragrance that's going to start my Amouroud collection right here. This is the one I want for real.
Great.
Yesterday I sprayed this and it was the only thing I wanted to smell all day long. I smelled too many things yesterday, but this is the only thing I wanted to last forever because it was so, so good. That's amazing.
That one does last a long time, indeed.
Well,
that's a very special fragrance.
That's amazing. Well, thank you, Dennis. And
Thanks, Joe.
I'm going to make sure I include links on where you can purchase it. I believe Josie's the one that works at Oswald.
Absolutely, yeah.
Yeah, so
they should be having the Oud Tapa early May.
Early May, okay.
First week May or mid May, yes.
Okay, so make sure you go see Josie out there at Oswald's, and I'll get this thing going. So thank you so much, guys, for tuning in. Check these guys out. Follow them on Instagram if you haven't already, and also any of their websites. I'll make sure I'll include all the links down below. And signing out from Esxence, this is Joe from JoeScentMe and Dennis from Amouroud. Thank you, guys.